Assalamu alaikum class, how are you all? Today is 13th November 2024 and today is Wednesday, and as you all know that the previous topic that we are doing is drug. The topic that we have done in the last lesson is drug. So what is actually the drug is? Good, that is a substance, but क्या करता है ये सब्सटेंस? ओके, दैट कैन चेंज आवर बॉडी, दैट इट इज वर्किंग, या जैसे हमारी बॉडी काम कर रही है उसकी अंदर की एक्टिविटीज को चेंज कर देता है, या फिर इट कैन आल्सो अफेक्ट द वे आवर बॉडी इज डूइंग द जॉब. ओके, सो वी कैन से दैट इट इज अ सब्सटेंस which can affect the working of body. Okay, it means that the drug is a substance which can affect the way our body is working. We can also say that the drug can change the way we can feel. It can also cause our bodies to change. Sometimes when we are using using the different types of the drugs are makes our body to work very fast. Sometimes it can slow down our the activities of our body by using the drugs. Yeah, and sometimes there are the different types of the drugs which having the different effect on our body. Okay, so we can see that there are the different types of the drugs, and the some type is useful. Some we can say that some are the useful drug, and some are harmful drug. Okay. Who will tell me the type of the useful drug? Excellent, that is the medicine. It means that we can also say that the medicine is a drug. Okay, that all the medicines, we can say that all the medicines are the drug, but not all the drugs are the medicines, because some drugs are harmful too. Okay. So the medicines, what is the purpose of the medicine? Why we are using the medicine? Okay, good. To get the relief from the pain, or we can use the different types of the drugs to become cured from the different diseases. Okay. So this is the function of the medicine, and there are also some drugs that we can use in our routine that make us addict to it. Okay, so that type of the drugs are called addictive drugs. And the addictive drugs कौन सी होती हैं जिसकी एक दफ़ा इंसान used to हो जाए, it is very hard to become get rid of it. Okay, to stop from our routine. Okay, just like a type of the drug that is the caffeine. In which substance the caffeine is present? Good, coffee. It is also present in the tea. Okay, so the caffeine is also a drug which is we can say that it is an addictive drug. Once one become the used to of the tea or the coffee, it is very difficult to get rid of it. And we can also say that the caffeine is included in giving you a pleasure. Okay, and it can stimulate your brain cells, and you will get rid of the stress also. Okay, so we can the caffeine is not the illegal, or we can use it is a legal drug and we can use it normally. Okay, but there are some drugs that are illegal and harmful. Who will tell me? Okay, the one is the alcohol है, और heroin भी है, and the one is nicotine. Now we will discuss one by one. Alcohol क्या होता है? That is a liquid that is banned in our Islam. Also, we are not used it is not useful for our body, because it can make our body senses stop, or it makes our senses slow down. We can't react to the situation properly, so it is not useful from Islamic point of view also. And if you talk about the heroin is the just like the perfume, that is also the harmful drug that is slowly and gradually damaging your body organs. Sometimes it is direct attack to our vessels, certain veins and the capillaries, उसको ब्लॉक कर देता है, या फिर उसमें ब्लॉकेज हो जाती है, या फिर कोई डैमेज हो जाता है. And if you talk about the nicotine, in which substance the nicotine is present in a large amount? Okay, good. That it has in the cigarettes there is the nicotine which is present in a large amount. Okay, and the nicotine is very harmful for the person which is using it, because we all know that the cigarette is very harmful for our body, our lungs. And there are many side effects of the using the cigarette. The person is using the cigarette is doing the active smoking, and the person sitting with them also having the harmful effect of cigarette on the other's body. That we can say that they're having the passive smoking while using the cigarette, while using with the person having using the cigarette. Okay, so these are the two different types of the drugs. We can also discuss that the cigarettes also having the different substance in it. What are the different types of the substance present in it? उसकी smoke में क्या क्या कुछ होता है? Okay, then having the tar, carbon monoxide, etc. And that is this carbon monoxide is very dangerous for our health, because it becomes a part of our blood. And if it become once it becomes a part of our blood, it slowly and gradually removing the oxygen from the blood, it takes the place of the oxygen, and it is very harmful for the smokers to inhale, and the person having the cough all the time, that having a bad smell, and the skin color, and the teeth, and the nails also having the is not just like a normal person. And if we talk about the lungs of the smokers are also slowly and gradually becoming damaging while using the cigarette. And if not only the cigarette, all the harmful drugs, if the person is using the harmful drugs, and they become addicted to it also, and it is very dangerous for their life also. Okay, so this is the topic that we have done in the last lecture. Now today we will do the exercise of this chapter, then we will do the fill in the blanks and the true false related to this chapter. So now it's time for the homework. I am writing different I am writing fill in the blanks on the board, and you will do it in your notebooks and I will also explain them one by one. Our heart is protected by our dash. There are three types of types of blood vessels dash dash and dash. Number 3 is when we exercise our heart beats dash. 4 is dash is a drug in tobacco that can affect our bodies. Number 5 is coffee is a stimulant which contain dash. Coffee is a stimulant which contain dash. Dash is a substance that cause our bodies to change. Average human heart weight is only dash gram. Dash are very small tubes that join arteries and veins. Okay, these are the few fill in the blanks. I will explain one by one. Number 1 is our heart is protected by our dash. Which part of the bone is responsible to protect our heart? Here you have to write the name of the bone. There are 3 types of the blood vessels. We have discussed in our lesson that there are the 3 different types of the vessels. You have to name all that vessels. Number 3 is when we exercise, our heart beats dash. Whenever we do an exercise, what happen? हमारा heart बहुत तेजी से beat करता है या बहुत slow हो जाता है. You have to write it accordingly. Number 4 is dash is a drug in tobacco that can affect our bodies. The drug that is present in the tobacco or the cigarette is named as dash. Number 5 is coffee is a stimulant which contain dash. Which type of the drug is present in the coffee which is acting as a stimulant and that can be that is a reliever from the stress. Number 6 is a dash is a substance that cause our bodies to change. Which substance can cause our body to change? Which is the substance? You have to write. The number 7 is average human heart weight is only dash gram. We have been done in the lesson the weight of the heart. You have to write down the weight of the heart. Number 8 is dash are very small tubes that join arteries as with the veins. Which is the third tubes or the blood vessel which connect both the arteries and veins. Okay. These are the few fill in the blanks. Now we will move towards the true false. Number one is foods are essential to keep us healthy. Number two is an athlete needs more energy than the average adult. Number third is the size of our heart is not same as the size of our fist. Okay, the next one is the left side of heart have oxygenated blood. Fifth one is artery is a thick walled blood vessel. The sixth one is all medicines are called drugs. Okay, then these are the true false related to this chapter. The first one is the foods are essential to keep us healthy. Is our food essential for our body to keep us healthy or not? The second one is an athlete needs more energy than an average adult. A normal person is using the same type of the energy as an athlete or not. The third one is the size of our heart is not same as the size of our fist. क्या हार्ट का साइज हमारे फिस्ट के बराबर नहीं होता? Number fourth is left side of the heart have oxygenated blood. Our heart, left side of our heart having the pure blood or the oxygenated blood, is it true or false? Number fifth is artery is a thick walled blood vessels. When we have discussed about the blood vessels, we have also discussed about the thickness of their blood vessels. Some are thick and some are thin and some are very thin. So you have to write down whether the artery is thick walled or the thin walled. Okay. Number 6 one is all the medicines are called drugs or not. You have to write down the true and the false of these statements. So these are the two exercises related to this chapter, and we have already done all the question answers related to this chapter. So I hope so you will do all the written work in your notebook and you will follow the instruction of your teacher, and I hope so you will do this work on time when you will come back to the school. Okay, all from my side. Allah Hafiz.